premiere CBS Wednesday.
Jack.
That thoughtful. Am I lucky or what?
You are definitely lucky. Emily was just taking me to the office.
Office? What happened to your cab?
Oh, Chris works for me now at The Intruder. Oh, are you a writer,
He's
Chris?
a really good writer, much too good for The Intruder.
You know, I just came up with an incredible new cover story. Mothers and daughters and the things they share.
Hello?
Hey, beautiful. What's up?
Hi. How'd you know I'd be home?
I didn't. I just, took a chance.
Well, I don't have classes this morning.
Who is it, Jan?
Just a friend, no big deal.
I'll get the mail. Orange juice in the fridge.
Thanks. It's kind of crazy here.
No prob. Just answer yes or no. Do you think we can hook up sometime later on today?
It's kind of hard to hear you right now. Could you call back in, say, an hour or so when the distractions will be gone?
You mean the parents? Okay, you know, I'll come over in about an hour, and we will go for a ride and spend some time alone. And, if you're into it.
Totally. Later.
I'm just fine, Jen. How are you? You know, I think we should have Jennifer's hearing checked. She seems to suffer hearing loss every time she speaks to somebody over the age of 30.
Oh, she'll get over it in the next 10 years or so. Hal, look at this.
If it's the phone bill, I don't want to see it.
No, it's for Parker from Paris.
Wow. Talk about a nice way to start the day.
You didn't even check to see who I was. You know, for all you know, I could be the little old lady from next door coming to borrow a cup of sugar.
Yeah, well, since you're not the little old lady from next door, you can have all the sugar you want.
Jack.
Hey, you're the one who brought up sugar.
Look, I did not come over here for this, okay?
Is this about what happened yesterday at the Lakeview? When I caught you trying to steal Emily Stewart's briefcase? Are you having second thoughts?
Okay, I was not trying to steal it. And no, I'm not having second thoughts. It was amazing.
Then why do we suddenly have a problem?
Well, we don't, exactly. Look, it's just that if this relationship is going to be about, you know, grabbing a little fun whenever we have a minute, then I just want to know that now, you know, so I'm not blindsided later.
So what are you asking me for, Julia? Some kind of commitment?
No, I don't think that we're ready for that yet.
Julia, I want to make this work.
So do I. That's why I'm thinking maybe we should just, you know, slow things down a little bit until we know exactly where we're headed. Look, I don't want to screw this up, Jack. I don't want to get burned again.
What does she want from us?
She wants us to stay focused on her, even when she's not here.
That's not gonna happen.
So Carly, isn't it? So decorative and useless. What's the card say?
Card says, "Dearest Parker, I miss you, sweetie, but don't worry, I'm going to come see you soon as I can, love, Mommy."
She's coming back.
Don't just cover up. Get the makeup that softens little lines. Visible Lift by L'Oreal. It's pro-retinol A in a makeup. So as it really covers laugh lines, it really helps them disappear. Now that's a Visible Lift by L'Oreal, and I'm worth it.
I can't believe I waited so long to ask my doctor. I mean, I felt so silly. It was just a couple of toenails. Except They were all sick like and yellow. My doctor told me it's more than just that. It's an infection. An infection. One that lives deep inside and under the nail. Everything I tried on my own didn't work. He also told me about a prescription medicine that treats it from the inside. Lamisil tablets. After 3 months of treatment, I saw clear nails starting to grow. And now I have healthier, more beautiful nails.
Lamisil isn't for people with liver or kidney problems. Rarely, serious side effects on the liver or serious skin reactions were reported. So your doctor may do blood tests. Other side effects, including headache, symptoms of stomach upset, indigestion, and rash, were generally mild.
It's an infection you can do something about. So ask your doctor if Lamisil tablets are right for you.
Lamisil tablets. Nail the infection from the inside out.
Hey, come on and grab a bite. Do the Cool Whip like. Do the Cool Whip. It's a taste of pure delight, and it feels so right when it's Cool Whip Light. Cool Whip.
My doctor said occasional personal dryness is natural. She recommended KY. I chose KY Silk E. Nothing feels more natural.
KY Silk E with vitamin E. From the #1 doctor-recommended brand.
Hot. Too hot to cook. But she was hungry for something new. Noodle bowls from Uncle Ben's. 4 enticing flavors. Just minutes in the microwave. Honey ginger chicken. Orange glazed beef. Not just rice bowls, noodle bowls, new from Uncle Ben's.
No one does color like Revlon. Not just more color, your color.
Well, I would be honored if you wrote about Abigail and me. But the problem is, it wouldn't be much of a story. I mean, we're just getting to know each other. Unless, of course, that's the tack you want to take.
Actually, I was thinking more along the lines of what happened earlier. The pictures in The Intruder.
Pictures? I don't remember.
Molly doesn't exactly remember everything that happened before her accident.
You should know that because your mother was her doctor.
Oh, right. Mom did tell me something about Molly's condition, but there's all that patient-doctor confidentiality. But if you're willing, I mean, since I have access to both patient and doctor, The Intruder could do a terrific story on amnesia.
We're not interested.
Well, why don't we let your mom decide that, okay? So if you want to chat,
Just
call
trust
me
me,
anytime.
there's really no story here.
I beg to differ. I think there's more like an epic of a story, and the plot's growing thicker by the minute. So
Why don't you
give me
go
a
to the
call?
car, Emily, and I'll meet you. I'll be right out there.
Talk to you soon, Molly.
Thanks.
Bye.
This really is.
Well,
I'm sorry about that.
No, don't be. I mean, it's no big deal. If she wants to do a story on amnesia, what's the harm, really?
It's complicated.
Molly, can I talk to Chris about something? I'll call you later.
Can it wait? I mean, you don't want to be late for school.
Oh, it's only going to take a minute. I just need to discuss something with...
It's a mutual friend.
Yeah. So have a great day.
You too. And thanks for coming by. Having you in my life means so much.
About Emily.
Chris, who you hang out with is your business. But writing for her, for that, I don't even know what to call that. It's not a newspaper.
But you know that I've always dreamed of being a writer, and it beats driving a cab.
Right, I know. You're a really good writer, so why lower yourself?
It's a paycheck.
So I guess what that scandal she did to us doesn't matter to you. Forget it. I'm sorry, it's not my call.
Abigail, wait, there's more. There's another reason I'm writing for The Intruder.
What is it?
You gotta promise not to tell anyone about this. I trust you, and I wouldn't want you thinking that I actually like writing that sleaze.
I won't breathe a word.
Okay. You know how Emily's got it in for my family?
Yeah, so why are you on board?
She's got Daniel. She won't let Tom see Daniel, his own son. So Tom and I got together, and we figured if I could get in with Emily and get her to trust me, maybe I could stop her from doing something stupid.
So you're doing this for your brother?
I didn't want to see my family get hurt.
I'm glad.
You throw this away. You throw that card away, and I don't care if she sends the Eiffel Tower. We don't accept any more gifts from her. We don't mention her name in this household again.
Well, that may solve our problems, but it's not necessarily going to help Parker.
What has she ever really done for him, Hal?
It doesn't matter, Barbara. She's his mother.
2 gifts a year does not qualify as motherhood.
Maybe not.
You said yourself he's happy.
Sure. Now he's happy when a hug and a bath and some oatmeal are all he needs. But what happens when he grows up? I don't want him feeling resentful or hurt when he wants to know where he came from.
I'll tell you something. I'm not going to let anything hurt that little boy. Not if I can help it. What's the matter?
Hearing you say that, I just realize how far you've come since you found out Parker really was my son.
That was some piece of news.
But you dealt with it.
No, we dealt with it. We dealt with it together.
Just like we're gonna deal with Carly. With both of us looking after him, Parker is gonna be just fine.
I hope so.
I know so. In fact, if Carly does come back to town, the only person I'm really worried about is Jack.
I agree. I think you have every right to know what's going on.
So should I brace myself?
That depends. Aren't you ready for the truth?
Bring it on.
The truth is, when I opened that door and I saw you standing there, I was thrilled. For 2 reasons. I always love seeing you.
And what's the other reason?
You saved me a phone call. I was just about to dial your number.
No,
I'm being honest with you, and that's why I'm so glad you're being honest with me. It's one of the 1,000,001 things I love about you, Julia.
Stop
You
it.
mean
I'm
what
not
you say,
asking-
and you say what you mean.
I'm not asking for a reference,
No,
okay?
you don't need one. You already got the job.
What job is that?
To keep me honest. To make sure I deal with stuff, like right now. Instead of shutting down, which I have been known to do.
That's a pretty big job.
Well, if you don't want it...
No, I do, but what about you? I mean, our relationship is really different from what you have.
Yeah, you know, you are the woman that I want. Don't you know that?
I do, but... Okay, what happened yesterday in the hotel? I don't know, it just really threw me. Okay, all of a sudden I wasn't sure what you wanted from me.
So you stopped trusting me.
No, but it was like I was out of control, you know? I mean, everything just went so fast. Maybe we should take this slowly and make it last.
There's a new way to quit smoking. Take a good look. You may never see it again. Introducing Clear Nicoderm CQ. For relieving tough nicotine cravings 24 hours a day, Clear's every bit as effective as the original CQ. But it's a more private way to quit.
There's something different about you.
Yes, there is. Clear Nicoderm CQ. Want a clear shot at quitting? Well, here's your window of opportunity.
Why is it models always look 15? Wrinkles? Talked to her in about 20 years.
At the Ponds Institute, we don't give you hype, just results. Our age-defying lotion is proven to visibly reduce fine lines by up to 77%. Age-defying lotion, no hype, just younger-looking skin.
Because there's more to being a woman. There's Summer's Eve feminine care products, deodorant spray, powder, and feminine wash. Summer's Eve, enjoy being a woman.
We are healthy, strong, funny, energetic, even sexy. We take good care of ourselves, and we drink Ensure when we can eat nutritious foods like these. Ensure provides essential vitamins and minerals you find in vegetables, calcium like in milk, and protein like in fish. Ensure is a source of complete balanced nutrition and energy, so we can get the most out of life. Drink Ensure, and drink to your health.
Hey, want to save money?
What do you mean?
Sears will give you a 10% cashback rebate on any appliance over $3.99.
What if it's already on sale?
You get the 10% rebate on top of the sale price. So?
Oh, I'm definitely going to cash in on this.
Well, you better get going. The sale ends Thursday.
Where will you find the strength?
What if a killer tornado was heading your way, or your plane was about to make an emergency landing? Would you know how to survive a disaster? When seconds count, CBS Tonight.
Hello? Morning, Katie. So, what's this all about?
Well, thank you for meeting me so early. I know you have tons to do today.
You said it was important WOAK business.
It is.
So why did you want to meet away from the studio?
Well, this is a delicate issue.
I'm listening.
Well, before we talk business, have you heard anything about Andy?
Nothing.
I'm sorry.
You know something, Katie? I have a really busy schedule today, so let's get down to business. You're having some kind of problem at the studio, is that it?
Why don't you tell me? Are you angry at me still, Kim? Because I feel like everything's been weird between us ever since I accused Chris of stalking me.
Yeah, no, something. We just have to put that behind us.
Well, I want to. But I also want you to know how very sorry I am. I mean, accusing Chris is the worst thing I've ever done, and it's something I'll regret for forever.
Well, it's over with. Move on and learn from the mistakes. I mean, you might want to give a little thought about the danger of jumping to conclusions.
Yes, I want to move on. I do. I don't know, maybe it's that my mother hasn't been around, I don't know, but your opinion means the world to me, and knowing that your feelings have changed about me really upsets me.
Well, if that's why you wanted to have this meeting, I'm certainly not going to let my personal feelings interfere with our professional relationship.
Well, actually, that's not it. It's not the only thing. Molly Conlon.
Molly? What about Molly?
Well, when she quit, we all thought that she would be gone from WAK for good. But then Abigail sort of, well, she pressured Holden into it. I think it's a mistake, and Henry is totally against it.
Wait a minute. Henry's totally against what?
Holden is considering letting Molly come back to work. And I knew you'd never stand for that.
It's kind of liberating not having any secrets.
Yeah, well, except for Molly.
I don't like that either. But the doctor said that her memory has to come back on her own speed, and what other choice do we have?
Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page with that. But I mean, this time around, you guys are really hitting it off, right?
And this time I'm not going to mess it up.
Oh, it just shows you. If you wait long enough for something, dreams really do come true.
Well, like you being a writer. And I'm so sorry I gave you such a hard time about The Intruder.
Oh, come on, it's not like it's the New York Times.
No, but maybe with you on staff, it could maybe become a decent paper.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Okay, maybe halfway decent. It's a start, anyway. I can't wait to read the articles by Christopher Hughes.
Yeah, well, come on, it's not that impressive, really.
What's impressive is that you're doing this for your family. Well, I should go. I'll see you around.
Abigail, since we're having this honesty fest, is it all right if I ask, are you doing okay, for real?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're happy and stuff?
I'm on my way. Brian's a big help. You don't like him, do you?
Well, we don't know each other very well, and that's just fine by me. But you know what? If he messes you up in any way, I'll get in touch with him real soon.
Don't have to worry about that. He's a really nice guy. And I'm sure if things had turned out differently, you two might have been friends.
Yeah, well, all I'm concerned about is that you're happy.
I want the same for you.
Well, I better get going. Knowing Emily, she might drive off without me.
I wouldn't put that past her, no.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah, take care of yourself, Abigail.
Could this day get any worse? You're not gone? My patience and my humor are gone. Me, your mother, I'm still here.
Why didn't you leave with Dad?
Because I was waiting for the babysitter to call, and she just did.
So when's she coming?
She's not. She has a migraine, and now her headache is mine.
So are you gonna stay home?
I can't, honey. I can't. I have a morning full of meetings, and I'm just lucky that I have a daughter who has no morning classes.
Me? No, Mom, I can't.
You can, and you will.
I have plans.
Well, then you're going to have to change them, Jennifer. You have to realize that you're part of a family here, and that means you are loved, you are fed, you are clothed, and occasionally you have to pitch in, too.
Yeah, but today of all days, can't you find somebody else?
How am I supposed to do that? I have a meeting in 20 minutes.
Yeah, but I need to be someplace, too. Doesn't that matter?
Yes, it matters. It does matter, but someday you'll learn it doesn't mean everything, okay? Parker, Mommy's coming up to say goodbye.
I can't remember the last time I felt this good.
Thank you.
For what?
For putting up with me, even when I'm making up problems that don't really exist.
You're a writer, Lindsay. You're supposed to create drama.
Sometimes I think I do it so that I won't get hurt when the real craziness comes along.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the only challenge we're facing right now is whether to have pancakes or waffles with our bacon and eggs.
Pancakes, definitely.
Then pancakes it is.
Oh, wait a minute. Now this is a new Jackson item. We're gonna do something my way, huh?
You're giving me a new lease on life, Lindsay. The least I can give you is pancakes.
Well, I'm gonna be expecting a heck of a lot more than pancakes.
What do you have in mind?
Figure it out. I tell you what, I will make you a deal. You go put the coffee on, and then I will get dressed, and I will make the pancakes.
Why get dressed?
Cute. Very cute. Now come on, put these on, and get to work right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you mind if I borrow your shirt?
Would it make any difference if I said no?
I got it. Good morning.
Julia. Good morning. I'm assuming that Jack is somewhere around.
Yeah, and I gather you're assuming a lot more than that.
Hey, Hal. Julia was just making me breakfast.
Sorry, Hal, you're not invited. Maybe next time. I'll be right back.
So what, you're checking up on me now on my days off?
No, I got something to tell you, Jack, and looks like my timing's a little bit off here.
So why the long face? Hal, come on, you were heading the campaign for Julie and me to get back together for months.
Yeah, that's true, but it just makes it that much harder to tell you.
Tell me what?
The news about Carly.
You milkmen, pharmacists, from Rx.com. It's the internet pharmacy.
Founded by pharmacists, healthcare professionals.
Can I ask a private question?
Oh, at Rx.com, you can talk to a pharmacist.
And order 24 hours a day from your own computer.
Now?
Sure.
My doctor prescribed this medicine for this thing on my, you know where?
Is it doing you know what?
Dab the medicine
It'll
on it
clear
twice
right
a
up.
day.
We're Rx.com. We're pharmacists, we're online, and we're here to help you feel better.
Decaf.
Alpha Hydrox Skincare.
Well, I actually think it's pretty easy to talk about Alpha Hydrox. Alpha Hydrox has made my skin feel smooth. It's made it feel younger. I think Alpha Hydrox has just done great wonders for my skin.
Alpha Hydrox for younger looking skin.
You're about to see a toothbrush do something rather unusual. The Colgate Navigator.
It bends wide open, so its bristles gently adjust to your teeth for a thorough clean. The Colgate Navigator, bent on cleaning better.
I'm a cop. I've got to be in good shape. And I've got to have a lot of energy. Working out is key. But what really helps me is Slim Fast. I've been having a shake for lunch almost every day for the past 9 years. It's quick, it's easy, it's satisfying. Slim Fast is healthy for you. It gives me what I need.
Vitamins, minerals, protein, carbs. It's great nutrition.
I have more endurance during my workout, more stamina. It's my energy drink. It makes me feel great. I love it.
Slim Fast every day. Balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
It works for me. It can work for you.
Counselor, I urge you to continue.
Urge.
I've got the urge.
She's got the urge to burble. She'd rather burble in the shower. For another half an hour. She's got the urge. Natural botanical. She's got the urge to burble.
I hope those boys show up for the body wash.
She wrote a novel about one woman's obsession with a killer.
I bet they told you you were bad to write your book.
Who is this guy to you?
No one.
It's that ex-con.
But when fiction becomes reality...
What are you doing with my wife?
What started as a novel idea...
There's a place that we can go together.
I'd do anything you ask.
...could turn deadly.
We've been doing things your way for too long.
Muriel!
Meredith Baxter, John Hurd, and Peter Coyote.
Are you gonna kill me?
What's your hurry, Muriel?
The Wednesday Woman, a world premiere, CBS tonight. To find out about Survivor, log on to CBS.com. The show premieres CBS Wednesday, May 31st.
Jen, I'm sure you had very important plans this morning, and I appreciate the fact that you've canceled them. I'll make it up to you, okay?
It's okay. I'll deal.
Okay. Well, I gotta go. If Rosanera doesn't see me, I won't have a fall line, okay? Oh, aha! Aha! So your plans today were with Bryant.
Yeah.
Could have told me.
I could? You're okay with that?
Well, yes, honey. We've already talked about this. I don't mind the fact that you want to see Bryant, just not this morning. You see, Bryant, the babysitter called, and she canceled on me, and so Jen has to stay here with Parker.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
So you can make your plans another day.
Sure we can. Or maybe I could stick around and keep Jen company.
Oh, please, Mom. Brian could really help me out.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's a whiz with diapers.
You know what? Forget it. It was a bad idea.
No, it wasn't.
Jen, think about it. Your dad is not exactly my biggest fan. Maybe in time, after I earn his respect, things like this won't be an issue.
Okay. Stay if you like.
Do you mean it?
Are you sure you're cool with this?
I am totally cool with this. Besides, it will help the time go a little more quickly, won't it, Jen? And you won't resent your mother anymore, will you?
I resent you? How could I? You are the greatest.
Yeah, for the moment, I'm the greatest and also the latest. So let me get out of here. So you two, be good. All right. Kiss Parker.
Bye, Mom. Now that was amazing. She's ready to toss you out in a few seconds of your snowflake, and she's practically inviting you to move in.
What can I say? I got away with the ladies of all ages.
I believe that.
Don't take my word for it. Let me prove it to you now that we're alone. Almost alone.
Granted, life would be a whole lot easier for all of us if Carly stayed away forever, but there is no predicting what that woman will do, Jack, so it's better if we're prepared.
For what, Hal? I don't care if she comes back to Oakdale. I don't care if Carly camps out my front door. I'm through with her.
Be realistic, Jack. If Carly walks through that door, you're gonna have to deal with it.
Hope you don't mind I borrowed your... What am I interrupting?
I was just filling Jack in about a little setback in a case where...
Hell, that's okay. Julie and I don't keep any secrets from each other. Hal thinks Carly might be coming back to town soon.
I assume we won't be addressing party invitations?
I don't want anything to do with that woman ever again.
Sorry I busted in on your day off.
Yeah. Well, bad news travels fast.
Enjoy your breakfast.
I'll get started on the bacon.
Carly's coming back, huh? Well, that's an appetite suppressant.
It won't make any difference, Julia. I told Hal, and I'm telling you, Carly means nothing to me anymore. Nothing.
Jack. If you only knew.
Go ahead. Call him. If you want me to kill him.
Summer has a uniform, short sleeves, bare knees, and shades of tan. And this year, a splash of pink will improve play. Country Time Pink Lemonade, the official sponsor of summer.
Which anti-wrinkle cream is recommended #1 by dermatologists? Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Wrinkle Cream. The first daily retinol cream with SPF 15. Clinically proven to both treat and help prevent fine lines and wrinkles. Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Wrinkle Cream.
We've always taken pride in the fresh fruits and vegetables we serve at our family inn. Now, my mother just rinsed her produce in water, but with the impurities you find on produce today, rinsing with water just isn't enough. So I use New Fit fruit and vegetable wash made with ingredients from natural sources. Soaking with New Fit in water removes 98% more pesticide residues and wax than water alone. It's a simple step that makes me feel good about the produce I serve at my table. Look for New Fit near the dish liquids or produce aisle.
It was such a hard decision to go back to work after Sarah was born. She was this little tiny thing, but I was really lucky I could bring her to my mother who could take care of her during the day. Sarah's buddies are Bessie the cow and lots of chickens. Now, I'm never quite sure what ends up all over her clothes.
Tide with bleach cleans so well, it's the only detergent that kills 99.9% of bacteria, including E. coli and salmonella.
I figured one day she'd want a kitten or a puppy, but at this rate, I think we're going to end up with livestock.
We're here at a science center in Ohio to learn more about magnets.
As a teacher, my feet ache constantly.
Our new Dr. Scholl's Magna Energy Gel insoles can help. It's the first insole to combine the power of magnets with the shock absorption of gel.
Magnets and gel. Definitely more cushion.
Treat yourself right at drscholls.com.
Omo. Shakiki. Omo. Shakiki.
Spice fresh. Try it. Delicious.
Real castaways. 39 days.
I'm not gonna quit.
$1 million. Who will be the ultimate survivor?
What's wrong with this spot?
What am I gonna eat?
Come on, team! Go, go, go!
It's being called the wildest show in history.
Let's do it!
Survivor, the adventure of a lifetime. Begins CBS next Wednesday.
Today at 4 on Women to Women, don't miss our interview with Nancy Snyderman. Her life story will bring hope to every woman.
Then at 5, a breakthrough in the fight against breast cancer. It all begins today at 4 on CBS 2, the station of the people.
Stater Brothers invite you to the 85th National Orange Show, where it's showtime, May 25th through the 29th. Admission is free. Enjoy old favorites like the RCS Carnival. Ride all day and night for only one price. Visit the Tiger Encounter, where 12 tigers will be on display. Pan for gold and learn the art of rope making in the historical mining town. For the best value anywhere, join the fun at the 85th National Orange Show in San Bernardino, May 25th through the 29th. Cost of some events and entertainment are extra.
I've taken care of this garden from the very first seedling. We need each other. But when I got arthritis, I thought my gardening days were over. Then my doctor encouraged me to keep at it, because staying active helps keep joints from getting stiff. And to make it easier, he recommends Advil. It's the #1 recommended medicine of its kind for arthritis pain, and it's gentle on my stomach. My doctor's right. Advil and gardening work. beautifully.
Advil, stronger than pain.
Brad Pitt, Michael J. Fox, and Janet Jackson's prescription lawsuit. Next ET.
Meredith Baxter, John Hurd, Peter Coyote, The Wednesday Woman, CBS Tonight.
Having Molly around the studio every day, it's going to be a constant reminder, and I just wouldn't want you to have to go through that.
Well, that's very considerate of you.
Well, I figured forewarned is forearmed.
Definitely.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Holden is doing a fantastic job. But, you know, Abigail, he would do anything for her. And she was practically begging him to bring Molly back.
What are Molly's feelings about this?
Fine, I guess. But she lost her memory, you know. And you know what they say.
Well, you know, it does occur to me that if she were allowed to come back to the studio, it might help her get her memory back.
No, that would be the worst thing.
Really?
For Molly, definitely. Dr. Stewart said that if she regains her memory too quickly, it could be very devastating.
Is that so?
So you see, it's best for everyone, especially Molly, if she stays very far away from WOK.
You know, it's just such a coincidence. I actually bumped into Molly last night.
Really? How is she?
Oh, I'd say she's doing very well. And we had a very interesting conversation.
About what?
Oh, nothing and everything. You know, Katie, as I said before, everybody makes mistakes. We all do, and we try to learn from them and change. I mean, certainly after you've had a life-threatening trauma.
Oh, I agree. But do you think that coming back to work is such a good thing for her?
Well, I don't know. Molly's the only one who can answer that. But if she wants to come back, then as far as I'm concerned, she's certainly paid for her mistakes. I wouldn't stand in her way.
But Kim, you could be taking an awfully big risk.
You have more than major point. And I've told you how I feel about it. See you back at the studio.
Jack, if you were over Carly, then
I
what?
am, Julia, and I have been for a long time.
All right, you get this look every time her name comes up. Why is that?
Because you're imagining it?
I am? Was I also imagining your reaction when you got that jacket that she sent you? That didn't shake you up?
Yes, that caught me off guard, but I got past it.
Did you?
Apparently you don't think so.
Jack, Carly left you on your wedding day. She gave you no notice, no warning, nothing. You weren't prepared for that. You didn't know how to deal with it. I mean, who would?
But I got over it.
Yeah, by pretending that it never happened.
No, that's not what I did, Julia.
Jack, you buried yourself in work, in everything to avoid addressing what actually happened, including me.
Oh, so now you're saying that I'm using you to get over Carly?
No, I'm not saying that. But you can't deny that there's unfinished business there, Jack. I mean, every time I try to bring this up, you say that there's nothing to discuss, that it's over.
Because it is.
Because you hear Hal, it's not.
No, because Hal isn't over with her. Because of Parker. But I've got no ties with her, not anymore.
Then why do you get so worked up every time her name is mentioned?
Because by talking about her, we're letting her back in our lives. Carly tortures people's lives. And I don't want to risk that happening.
Jack, if what we're building here is so fragile that the mere mention of Carly's name is enough to torch it, maybe we're making a mistake.
I'm serious when it comes to wrinkles. So I use line eraser from L'Oreal Paris with retinol
The most serious anti-wrinkle action you may ever take.
to help erase the look of first lines, fine lines, even those lines we've learned to live with.
Line Eraser, now with SPF 15.
Travel to a more peaceful place whenever you like. A creamy cafe au lait made with Taster's Choice and hot milk. Taster's Choice, the taste of choice.
I just bought every overnight laxative I could find.
Why?
To prove nothing's gentler than Phillips Milk of Magnesia. X-Lax, Senecot, every one of these others contains stimulants. That one says on the label it may cause abdominal discomfort, faintness, and cramps. Phillips is the only one that's stimulant-free. Nothing's more effective, nothing's safer. Does that explain everything?
Yeah, except who's taking these back?
Phillips, safe, effective relief without stimulants.
iZone pocket camera and sticky film from Polaroid.
See how beautiful 60 can look. See how invisible osteoporosis can be. If you're over 60, there's a nearly 1 in 2 chance you have it. So ask your doctor about a bone density test and treatments that can help.
When it's time to clean your outside windows, does the job seem this big? Next time, try Windex Outdoor. Just aim, spray, and rinse. Windex Outdoor's concentrated formula and sheeting action dissolve tough outdoor grime to get windows clean. No buckets, no ladders, no aggravation. Bring a big job down to size with Windex Outdoor from S.C. Johnson Wax. A beautiful shine, a lot less time.
Is Parker asleep?
Like a baby. How about a snack?
I thought you would, never ask.
Hello, Jennifer? I forgot my trick book and, oh, Bryant, what are you doing here? I can explain.
I promise I won't print anything that will embarrass you or your girlfriend.
Abigail is not my girlfriend. Not anymore.
You used to care about her, right?
What is this? An interview?
No. Look, I'm not the ogre your family thinks I am. I just thought since we're working together, we might as well not be strangers, that's all.
Okay, I'm gonna say this once and only once. Yes, I loved Abigail. More than I've ever loved any other girl before. But I messed up big time, and I paid for it big time. And the last thing I need is someone asking me if I'm feeling bad about it and constantly rubbing my nose in it every time I turn the corner, okay?
Okay, I get it.
I expect you, of all people, to know what it's like to live down your mistakes in this town.
You know what, you're right. We both suffered the slings and arrows of Oakdale's holier-than-thou morality snobs, right?
Yeah, and live to tell about it.
It's because we're both survivors, me and you. I knew we'd work well together.
You come with your own crystal ball?
As a matter of fact, I do. No, it's just intuition, I guess.
Emily, I should thank you. You've helped me learn a trade. I'm becoming a writer, and I owe you for that.
I owe you, too. You stopped me from printing that story about Andy's death dividing your family, and, well, it would have been horrible if I printed it, so thanks for talking me out of it.
I'm an expert on mistakes. I spot them a mile away, especially when they're made by somebody else.
Yeah, right. It's really funny, because I have the exact same talent. You know what? Instead of being at each other's throats all the time, maybe we can start looking out for each other. Keep each other out of trouble. Deal?
Deal.
The only mistake we could make is by letting her interfere with us.
Jack, we don't have to let her, but if you're afraid to even discuss it, then she already is.
No, I am not
interfering.
afraid, Julia. But why should we waste our precious time on her?
Because if it helps us to sort it
Listen,
out.
before Hal walked in this door, everything was great between us. We were happy, content, relaxed. Now look at you. You're tense, and I'm suddenly on the witness stand.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
No, it's not you. It's Carly. Because when she's involved, everything is messy and complicated. And I am sick and tired of complications. Julia, I know what I want out of my life. And what matters most to me is looking at me right now.
You just answer me one thing. If you are over Carly, then how come you can't stand to hear her name?
So the names Reed and David roll off your back? No. Does that mean you're not over him?
Point taken.
Great. So we can move on to another topic. Okay, everyone who's unbelievably happy, raise his or her hand. Yeah.
It's unanimous.
Yes, it is. Great. So, I have an idea now that could keep us this happy every single day. Move in with me.
Go away.
Oh, come on, we're gonna be late.
Saturday.
Dum, dum, da, dum.
I'm sweating.
Here, hon. Have some breakfast. Kellogg's Nutri-Grain Bars.
Low fat, no preservatives. We're not that late, are we?
Great soft baked crust and real fruit filling.
I'd eat this even if I wasn't late.
And when would that be? Kellogg's Nutri-Grain Bars. Good food to go.
You said you never loved me. You admit you're doing me wrong. You say you're using me, baby, till the real thing comes along. Have mercy, baby.
Find a Coke with a special pop top, and you could win $1 million.
Yes!
Hey, it could be your next Coke.
Presenting the GE Triton Profile Performance Dishwasher. Its unique 3-wash arm design and quiet motor make it the quietest dishwasher in America. So you'll hear everything. But the dishwasher.
McCormick Grill Mates make your grilling irresistible.
What do you think of the steak?
But how will you know if people really enjoy it? Oh, you'll know. McCormick Grill Mates shake-on seasonings and marinades. It's how to grill.
Caress fragranced body washes do more than silken skin. Their fragrances seduce your senses. Now that really changes things.
I'm in a payphone. I'm not from here. I took my shopping bags when I turned around to grab the purse. The cab was gone. No, I didn't. I'm very calm, sir. I just left my wallet with $1,000 in the cab. It's all my cash. I have nothing. Excuse me? No. No, I didn't get the driver's name. You don't understand. I'm on vacation. Everything is in that cab.
My mom asked me to babysit this morning, so...
So when I came by to see you, I stuck around.
It's a school day.
Well, like Jen, I thought she had the morning off. And so when she gets stuck babysitting, I thought I'd stick around and keep her company.
That's really sweet. Isn't he the greatest? Yeah, the greatest. You know, it's a bummer Oakdale Latin has a different schedule. I wish we could all hang out together. Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, there it is. Well, I gotta go.
I'll give you a ride to school?
No, I think I'll just walk. It'll get me in the mood for Trig, if that's possible. And I don't want to take you away from Jen. You're in good hands with this guy.
That's what I keep telling her.
And I'll rush home from school right away so I can take over and you can actually have some fun today. And if you get bored, just think of it this way. Whatever you're doing here is much better than learning about sines and cosines. Bye.
So, what do you think? Is this, better than Trig? What's wrong?
I hated lying to Abigail.
You didn't lie, I did. Besides, it was for a good cause.
And what causes that?
If Abigail knew that you and I were more than friends, she wouldn't feel comfortable around us. And I think that Abigail, needs as many friends as she can get right now. Don't you think?
Yeah.
And that way Abigail has her friends, and we have each other. Right?
I think of everything.
Molly?
Kim, hey.
Hi.
If you're looking for Chris, I just saw him leave a little while ago.
Actually, I'm here to see you.
Really? What for?
Well, I had an interesting conversation with Katie Peretti today.
About what?
She said that you'd like to come back to WOAK to work. Is that true?
Yeah, it is. Kim, look, I don't blame you for not wanting me to. Considering what happened between your son and me.
You remember that?
Of course I remember, Andy. I have been blessed with a second chance. And I want to start over, but it's okay if it can't include WOAK.
Oh, Molly. Whatever's happened between us, I've always admired your courage and your willingness to stick to your guns, no matter what.
Well, you have to be true to yourself, even if it means being lonely sometimes.
As you so eloquently pointed out last night.
Yeah, well, no matter how true you know something to be, sometimes other people just aren't ready to hear it.
And we've both been there, haven't we?
I respect you, Kim. And giving me the chance to earn your respect would mean so much.
Well, in my book, everybody deserves a second chance. Even a third chance. So, if you want a job at WOAK, it's yours. All right?
All right.
Get to work. See ya.
Cheer up. All is not lost. Not yet.
Everything that I have been working so hard for is about to pay off. Holden's gonna come back from Atlantic City devastated by Lily's affair. He's gonna throw himself into work. I'll be there to pick up the pieces. Molly Conlon does not fit into this picture. She's gonna ruin everything, and I can't let that happen.
Those are some tough words. How do you plan to stop her? Katie, didn't your mommy ever teach you to say please?
Let's face it, Julia, life is better when we're together. You know that and I know that. So why be alone another day?
What if we're not ready?
How many times have you told me that you can't wait to move out of that stuffy hotel room, huh? Living on what,
Jack,
room service?
Jack, wanting to get out of the Lakeview is one thing.
Yeah.
Moving in with you, that's another. That's a huge step.
Yes, to complete permanent daily bliss. Julia, come on, think about it. We'll be able to wake up next to each other every single day. We'll be able to make love in an actual bed for a change.
Jack, think about what you are saying, okay? This morning has been so romantic and wonderful, but what if it becomes routine? And what if Carly
No. This is about us. Because that's what matters. We have the same taste in movies. We both love Red Hots. Me a little bit more than you. And we know when to get close and when to give each other space and when to get serious and when to have fun. And we always make incredible love.
Yeah, but is that enough?
Oh, what more do you want, Julia? Come on. What do you got to lose? Move in with me.
Sure. Why not?
Oh. Will you marry me?
Jack. Yes. Yes. Oh, God. Yes. Yes, I will marry you, Jack Snyder.
Don't give up on us, Jack. I'm coming back. Someday, somehow, I will come back.
They say bigger is better, right? Not exactly. For occasional loss of bladder control, there are big, bulky undergarments. And there's this, Poise Ultra Plus pads with side shields. Incredibly, this pad protects as well as a regular undergarment. That's because Poise Ultra Plus has more of this special absorbent material inside called Dry Touch that absorbs more than 10 times its weight in fluid. So you stay dry and comfortable. Poise Ultra Plus pads. The freedom to be yourself.
You are what you eat. You are what you eat. Fresh, splashy, tasty, refreshing, natural.
Introducing Best Food Citrus Splash. 5 tasty new vinaigrettes. They're the only salad dressings made with real Florida citrus. New Best Food Citrus Splash. Because you are what you eat. Pour on the best foods, bring out the best.
Tired of covering up those dark circles? Try Vitamin K Dark Circle Diminisher, a revolutionary breakthrough from St. Ives. There's never been a formula like St. Ives Vitamin K Dark Circle Diminisher. Our patented formula combines botanicals with vitamin K to dramatically reduce the appearance of dark circles. No sunglasses, no cover-up. Laboratory St. Ives, Vitamin K Dark Circle Diminisher. Advanced botanicals for better skin.
5.8, 5.7, 6.0. Uh-oh.
Mounds and Almond Joy, because everybody needs a 5-minute vacation.
They can program the VCR, but get hurt and you're the one they run to. Introducing Band-Aid brand Comfort Fit. The fabric feels like her own skin to give her the freedom no ordinary bandage could. New Comfort Fit.
Tonight, you are in the direct path of a killer tornado.
It was an absolute monster. It had death written all over it.
With only seconds to decide, would you know where to go? Robbers invade your home.
Get up!
With seconds to react, would you know what to do? And if your plane were about to crash?
I don't think anybody was quite ready for what happened when we did hit the ground.
184 people survived this terrible disaster. Would you have been one of them? When seconds count, an all-new special you must see. CBS Tonight.
Macy's setting the stage.
Stay away from me and stay away from my husband.
And it's an ugly scene.
She just always happens to be in the right place in the right underwear.
So grab a front row seat.
I have what you want, and you're never gonna get it.
Because what happens next
I hate you!
is everything.
How could you do this?
The bold and the beautiful. CBS's The Wednesday Woman was inspired by real-life events. Now find out the shocking difference between Hollywood's version and the real story. Plus, what if you could see today what you'll look like in 20 years? The Time Machine, tonight at 11 on CBS 2 News.
It's the Ace Hardware Spring Savings Celebration. Right now, participating Ace Hardware stores are featuring Snow Roof Reflective Coating and Elasto Seal Primer in 1- and 5-gallon containers from Oregon Research Products. On sale now, Ames wide head rakes and round point shovels with lightweight fiberglass handles. For purer, fresher air, get the Environmental Air Sponge. It absorbs pollutants and eliminates odors in your auto, home, or office. The Spring Savings Celebration going on right now at participating Southern California Ace Hardware stores.
California Clinical Trials is studying investigational antidepressant medications for children and adolescents. Symptoms of depression include sadness, changes in sleep, appetite or energy, loss of interest in usual activities. Research volunteers will receive study medication and medical and psychiatric interviews at no cost. Please call California Clinical Trials today at 1-888-CC-TRIAL. That's 1-888-CC-TRIAL.
Brad Pitt, Michael J. Fox, and Janet Jackson's prescription lawsuit. Next ET.
To find out about Survivor, log on to CBS.com. The show premieres CBS Wednesday, May 31st.
I'll tell you what. You know what I love about parent-teacher conference days? It gives me more time to spend with my beautiful daughter.
And to make sure I'm not pitching some kind of fit. Come on, Dad. I know that you and Mom are getting a divorce. And I know that things in our family are never going to be the same.
That's tough on you, huh?
Well, I mean, we're just any modern family. Why break the flow?
How are you doing?
I hate it. I'll always want you and Mom together. But I talked to Bill, and...
You did?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing. You're talking, you have another member of the family you can talk to.
Oh, no kidding.
That's good.
And he said that there might be things that I'm not ever going to be able to accept. How can I accept it? But I'll live.
I love you, sweetheart.
I love you too, Dad. I'm sorry. But Shane and I, we're gonna make it. We will. So, how's Olivia's sister?
Not too good. Olivia's gonna have to stay there for a while longer.
I'll tell her I hope that she gets better.
Thank you, I will. And what about you? What are you doing with the rest of your day today?
Well, I was thinking about going over to WA.